Hey, what up, everybody?
Hey, it's us.
I'm here with the man Adrian himself, who you know from before, but he also did the port of this.
I've been on streams before. You might remember me as guy that's been on the stream. Also, I did the port of this game.
Yes,
I did. It's true.
I forgot my little controller.
Damn.
I didn't know I was going to be streaming this today.
Oh, you want me to go grab a pro controller?
No, I'll play it the way you always say I should play.
Okay. I mean, you don't use pointer controls in this, so,
It's an RPG though, it needs a controller.
sure.
Should I play a tourist or... Yeah.
J-Rose, that's actually not canon anymore.
What's not canon?
It's not canon anymore. We can't talk about that.
Damn.
If there are any bugs, it's possible that they are my fault. Possible that they were there originally.
That's what happened with Night Trap.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at this Sega Saturnus opening.
It's actually Sega CD-esque opening.
You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's why it comes with the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I do kind of mix stuff up a lot, Fries and Chip. So I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, Bill's here.
If there were any bugs, then actually they were Doug. Doug did some of the code too. And yeah, we've got Bill at Z-Boyd in the chat. He is the pixel artist on this game. I'm pretty sure he did other stuff too, but that's the main thing he did.
I first met
So
Bill at...
please welcome Bill to the chat.
I met Bill at PSX 2015 and played the demo of this.
Damn.
That's when I first became aware of this game. There's your menu. Look at that UI. Bill's got some good UI powers.
Go, the one feature I added, go to the menu. If you go to System and then Controls, you can swap the A and B buttons. If you want to play...
Like Xbox style?
Yes, if you prefer that style, then you can switch to that style.
Wow, that just happened.
Only on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I like that. I'm not gonna lie, that screws me up on Skyrim.
Yeah. I usually keep it A on Nintendo for confirmed because if I'm holding a Nintendo controller,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm used to that's it feels like that's what I should be doing.
I'm the same way, except for when it's a game I played mostly on PS4 originally.
Yeah. I think someone asked, it was above in the chat, I don't remember who it was, but someone asked if this is going to be the next Switch release. This is not our next physical release. It will be coming out on the eShop August 14th in America, Europe, and Australia, New Zealand. We will be releasing our physical of it sometime either late this year or early next year.
I think it's early next year.
Yeah, we do not have an official date for it, but it is coming a little bit later. Just because we've got so much stuff coming out this year that
yeah, Thumper will be next.
Thumper is the next physical release that we are opening pre-orders for.
That's next Friday.
Yeah, making UI is never fun. That's my least favorite part of making games.
Oh, look at this!
Hell yeah. Can't use your melee attacks here.
Oh snap! God, the art is so good.
Oh man. What difficulty did you go with, Agent?
I don't know, a tourist.
Oh man, you're getting kind of messed up.
Right?
For this difficulty.
That's me. Will patches be on the disc? I mean, this is the full thing.
Yeah, so if in the event of this game ever needing a patch, the patch will come out long before the physical release. So whenever we do the physical release, it will be the latest version of the game with whatever patches. I'm hoping it doesn't need to be patched, but if we do find anything significant, then we are going to patch it.
Bill, how long did these videos take to do, these cutscenes?
Yeah, they seem like that's a lot of asset work. Unique pixel art for each pose. It's quite a lot of stuff.
Oh, we got a team member! Woo! It would be cool to have micro machine versions of characters in this game, so you can set up your own battle. That's it for tutorials. It's not a 14-hour tutorial like
It's not Final Fantasy 13, dude.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm here.
We got some Joe.
Mm.
Let's bash him.
Wow.
Take that, hooligan.
So have you talked about how good this game is yet?
That's what we've been doing.
This chair. I had to move the chair.
Some of the cutscenes took about a day. Really long ones, like the music video and the Indian, they took like 2 weeks. Woof.
Hi, Wilby. Hi, Bill. Who else is in the chat? Just Bill or?
Yeah. So far, I mean, Robert's in Taiwan, so hours are not like good for him when we do these. I'm pretty sure it's only going to be Bill, but Bill is here.
He was at a convention once and he was just dead. I could tell like the hour change for him was just like, not good.
That's got to be rough. I mean, that's like around 12 hours. I think that's like right on the opposite side of the earth. Oh, there he is.
Oh!
Where's Umpire?
Wow.
The man himself, Robert Boyd.
I like
We've
the
got
system.
both of the core developers of the game in the chat joining us.
I was just talking to Where's Empire on or Zompire on Reset Era.
Oh yeah.
In the thread for this game.
Okay. Yeah, I just replied to that thread with we need to like put this out, but I do have one small announcement to make. This game, the pre-order page for the game is currently live in North America, so Canada, United States, and Mexico. The European page is not up yet. It will be up very soon, within the next day or two, and you'll be able to pre-order in basically any, European country or Australia and New Zealand.
Paint Shop Pro.
5:09 a.m. When up since about 2. I've been up since about 2 a.m. here.
Man.
Just because
because of
Yeah,
Babby.
it's been a long day.
Okay.
That's why you don't have them.
That's
well,
pretty
it's
cool.
too late. You should have told me that a few years ago.
He uses Paint Shop Pro. That's what I used like a really long time
How's
ago.
that compared to Gaia?
I mean, I didn't use it for pixel art. That's just like what I used instead of Photoshop back in like the early 2000s, because that was what was. I don't remember if it was easier to pirate or if they had like a shareware version. I mean, this was in the early 2000s, so anything goes.
Adobe, right, for all your pixel stuff?
Yeah, I just used Photoshop.
I never even thought about that.
That's really interesting, though, that he's not using that. Paint Shop Pro.
Paint Shop Pro.
It is underrated. I
PSP.
know a few people that use Paint Shop Pro.
Yeah, they had PSP before Sony did.
It's true.
Well,
100%. But I definitely totally hear what you're saying about how it's just crazy every time you get a game out. It's super exciting, and I'm super proud of you guys for the games that you put out. You guys put out really good stuff. I've been a fan of you guys for years.
Are you guys excited to hold your own game in your hands? Like the Vita and PS4 versions? That's gotta be... Was that a big deal for you, Joe?
Oh god, yeah. That was huge. What have you guys... What went into the... I think the PS4 version of this got a huge manual, right?
It got like a working design style manual.
Nice.
I think he surpassed theirs. At one point he was going to keep going, but we were like, it won't fit.
Is the same manual being carried over for the Switch version?
Most likely. I guess that'll be up to Bill.
Yeah, it'll have to be reformatted.
Yeah. We haven't really talked too much about what the physical of this game on Switch is going to entail. Only that it is coming.
Yeah, Bill, it's going to be really cool when you get the physical copy. Like, just the level of legitimacy behind when you open that game up and check it out, it's pretty inexplicable.
Hey, what's up, weird gamer?
I already reformatted it 3 times. Oh, they did a version of the manual for the long box?
Oh, yeah.
God. You guys are awesome.
Bill's always on top of that stuff. He was ready to go, like, way before we were.
What's up, Jim the Retro Gamer?
Dang, God, the pixel art is so good.
Yeah, it's staggering to me. Like, I wish I could do pixel art like this.
Yeah, and it definitely looks way better, like, on an actual, like, TV than it does on stream. The stream is probably doing some damage to it.
Oh yeah,
the
100%.
pixel art.
The game
It looks
incredible.
really fucking crisp. 1080p on Switch. It's scaled up 4x pixels.
PSP game production's over.
They just don't do those anymore at all.
No,
I mean, I guess those are, you know,
that's why they never
weird
did
format. So.
Class of Heroes 3.
Yeah.
You can't even put out digital PSP games anymore, can you?
Yeah, that too. I think that they don't even update that store page now.
Huh.
What up, Torchwood?
Something bad happen?
No, it's I mean, I don't really care that much, but it seems cool to some people, I'm sure. That's Sarah, by the way. Oh, whoops.
I'd be into that.
I'm sure you knew about that.
Oh yeah, he's talked about that before though.
Has he?
Yeah, we were like put on a waiting list.
Oh.
So I don't know. If something changed, that's cool. Maybe she just never heard us talk about it. Oh, Octopath, I'm excited for that. I really hope mine comes in on Friday. So I got that collector's edition. It looks sick.
That's actually a pretty smart resolution, 480 by 270.
Yeah.
So like my pixel art games were based around NES, and I did 427 by 240, which scaled up.
Oh yeah, that'll. I mean yeah, the 240.
The 240 scales up fine. The 427 was like
that's
a
like
little off.
kind of not quite 16:9.
Right.
So,
let's do it.
Speaking of the pixel art, and the resolution, so the docked version of the game runs at 1080p, and in handheld it also runs at 1080p, but it scales down to 720p. Okay. We tried like various things that like would make the pixel art look best because it doesn't scale natively to the handheld resolution of 720p. But we found that like the best option was 1080p scaled down, and it still looks very sharp. Like if you were super nitpicky, you could see some pixels that are not quite the same sizes, but in general, it looks pretty nice. So I'd say this game is very, very nice looking, very, very playable in both handheld and docked mode. Oh, text is totally fine.
Oh, Torchwood,
Yeah.
Our steelbooks are gonna look really, really cool. We've got like samples that we've seen, but
I think Thumper's probably the best looking one.
Text is definitely good in handheld. This version of the game is based on the Vita version, so this is basically like an enhanced version of the Vita version, which already looked sharp and it already ran at 60 frames per second. So
what was the resolution on Vita?
960 by 540, so it's like exactly 2x the base resolution of this game.
Yeah, that's perfect.
The load times on this game are good.
Yeah, like really all there is in terms of load times, there's like a 5-second load at the start when you go to the main menu. When you're on the main, or when it first opens the main menu, you're basically loading up like half the game, except for maps. So like all the map changes and stuff, they are like super fast.
I can't do it. I still can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm just
You'll
gonna
get it one day.
It seems like if I keep my thumb straighter, I can almost get like a tiny sound, but
Yeah.
my thumb like goes back like this.
Special tour. My joints are aching something fierce. That's something I say when I wake up. Oh, awesome. Look at them.
Did you have the text thing in mind when you first started developing the game, or was that something when you decided to do the Vita version?
I think the Vita version was always planned.
Was Vita planned from the start?
It came out like after the PS4 and PC versions, but I'm pretty sure they always planned to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, because we announced the game physically for both right away. It was one of the first announcements we ever made.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting forever to get this.
Oh, look at this cutscene.
It's a cool guy.
Them boots.
I like the sunglasses.
How long was this game in development?
Hell yeah.
It was a while, because I saw the same build for a few times. And it got a little bit better each time. It's crazy that like 2 people did all this.
Yeah. Well, they've got a lot of experience. This is definitely not their first time doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing.
3 to 4 years or something. Oh, hey, we've also got Hyperduck Chris, the game mechanics in here. He's one of the guys that did the sound design and music for the game.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Bye, Keldeo.
Yeah, the sound design in this is way better than Event Horizon.
Oh, God. Yeah. Why don't you talk about Event Horizon on the stream?
Oh, really good movie, actually. Bad sound design. Cliched sound effects. And then a really bad techno credit scene.
Yeah.
Torchwood wants to know, he knows it's not Switch related, but how are the PlayStation versions coming along?
I mean, it isn't
Physical
like
release.
the site is updated, or the production page is updated, I assume. Actually, I don't know if that's a safe assumption.
If I remember correctly, they were about to be ordered. I think we got a lot of the stuff in. I think the boxes are already being printed. Oh, there's the shop. What can you buy?
Gotta buy a reinforced rod, dude. I'd like buy all 3 of these at the start, or at least the first 2.
One of the things I really like about this game is it's not like a massive commitment to play the game.
Yeah,
you feel like you have a really, really satisfying like JRPG arc without.
It's fairly breezy. I mean, like the Chrono Trigger comparisons are like not unwarranted for various reasons. You know, just the pacing, like the length of the game, the battle, like how battles play out.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the reasons I'm able to go back to Chrono Trigger is because it's not such a huge investment. And that's one of the things I absolutely love about this game. It really seems to respect your time a whole lot.
This dude.
Boy named Sue.
That's one of the reasons I think this game is perfect for Switch. Just, oh god, my knee. I'm old.
Oh wow, dude. Joints are aching something fierce.
But being able to pick up and play this game anywhere, it's gonna be really nice.
Yeah, now that you can play it on the Switch.
I can't do it. There's a tiny little baby sound.
I don't know if you should be allowed to play Switch if you can't do the Switch snap.
I got a little sound. There's a tiny little one coming out.
Come on, Dave.
Oh, yes. I'm psyched for that.
What's that?
1 week before the Wake Tech SGD Student Showcase.
Oh, that's the thing I said no to.
You said no? Damn, dude.
Most people here did.
I had mail said, any idea how long assembly will take on the pre-printed Oceanhorn copies?
The pre-printed ones, they just got here, I think, today. So they're already done.
You're already done.
I got asked about it a second ago. I would assume they're here then. What am I supposed to do right now? Oh yeah, the mission.
Have you played through all of this?
I played the first quarter. And then I think the Vita version came out, and I was like, I'll play this portably, and then I forgot.
Can we send Joe to the SGD presentations as our representative?
Probably.
You know? Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
What's SGD?
Student or Simulation and Game Development. It's a program at the Wake Tech, the local community college.
I am not playing with the Pro Controller.
There's a bunch of people from here were in that at some point, so we just kind of go and see what projects are going on.
I'm actually all about the little plastic holder and the Procon. I just forgot mine.
Yeah. So my preferred playstyle typically
is like this.
Well, I do that,
yeah.
But also I do the separated Joy-Cons, but I use the battery grips with no battery because like they're thicker. It feels like you're actually holding something. I don't like those too much.
I just use a Pro Controller.
Same.
I've been using a Pro Controller for playing Mega Man Legacy Collection because I don't.
You can't use the.
Yeah, you really can't use that for like a really precise pixel platformer.
Oh crap! This is the demo.
I played Celeste with dual Joy-Cons. Somehow that like was working out for me, but Mega Man was not.
This is the kind of game I could play with Joy-Cons just separated.
Oh yeah, this plays fine with a joystick.
Well, it's just a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
But I tend to use the Pro Controller for anything at home. I don't really take my Joy-Cons off the system ever.
Yeah.
So I just dock the thing and I pick up the Pro Controller and that's how I'm going to play it.
Like, I just had to start using the dual Joy-Cons for Splatoon 2 because you can aim like that. So
I actually just use the motion aiming on that.
I can't do... Well, I mean, I can do it with a Pro Controller, but I prefer, like, just doing it in the one hand because it feels like playing, like, Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah, get him, Dave.
I just say I'm glad for you guys waiting, not doing the physical anytime soon. Yeah, it was... The timing wasn't great with, like, the PS4 and Vita and, like, the Switch release. Like, we had to do it because we weren't really sure what the timing on the ports would be.
Yeah, it kind of just lined up that way.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like, necessarily intentional.
Yeah. So it is going to be interesting to see. Like, we've got this where the digital is releasing first, and then we've got Night Trap where the physical is selling first, and we're probably the digital version of Night Trap is hopefully going to be out later in August, but more news on that
When we return.
upcoming. Yeah.
That's what it sounded like, a commercial break.
See a lot of Switch handheld mode in bed as the best.
That's where I played a lot.
I can't do that because my wife flails around in her sleep,
Yeah.
and she's like smacked my Switch a couple of times. So I was just like, no, I'm not playing this in bed.
That's why you do
anymore.
what I do. I when I play in bed, I lay the other way.
Oh,
Like
I
a
guess I could do
little
that.
kid at the end of the bed.
What about, like, pulling the covers over your head?
Like, it's hot in there.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that. You can't breathe.
This is probably a game I'm going to play handheld way more than on the TV, though. So was
Why didn't we
Shaddy's thing about the SGD, like, is that supposed to be like is it a joke?
Yeah.
Is he trying to pull a fast one on me?
He's trying to do a goof. Yeah.
Don't be goofing me, Shaddy.
Yeah.
I thought we were homies.
I mean, I'll probably go, depending on when it is, I'll probably go to the SGD thing. It's not typically that productive, but it's, interesting to see. It feels like you're doing community service, honestly.
Hey, I like community service.
Yeah.
Do you?
I mean, why not?
Did you have to do that after, you did that one thing? Yeah.
No, don't try and trick me into that coming up. Josh is looking for dirt in my past. The worst dirt Josh will ever dig up on me was that horrible Bad Dudes 2 thing that happened. I'm a clean boy.
Yeah.
I'm a good Christian boy.
Wait, what? Sorry. Can't remember what to do here.
You gotta, there's
You said this part
a
was in the
tree
demo?
that you have to knock over.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, I think,
Oh.
I think you go here and then you go.
This wasn't there a second ago.
Hmm?
That or I was blind.
Yeah, I think you were blind.
I'm not trying to test the scenery, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's doing some QA passes on. There you go.
That makes people really mad when I do that in their games by accident.
Yeah.
What?
I think you have to do
Find
this one
bugs?
after. If there's another tree.
You say when people, like when you find bugs on accident, or?
Yeah, well, it's not even by accident. It's more of an accident that I'm playing the game and actively looking for bugs because I used to have to do that.
Oh.
So, like, I can't help myself.
Yeah, the loads in here are real fast.
He said, woo!
Yeah, like I mean, Robert obviously had to do a ton of work to like make it as good as it is on Vita, and so this is basically the Vita version, but on a much faster CPU.
Actually, the Vita's the fastest console ever.
Whoa. Okay.
No, my poor Dave.
Plus, it's loading from a cartridge, so. I mean, you're still
But
gonna
not
get
on here.
basically. Oh right, this is not on the cartridge yet.
Digital
Yeah, look at
That's
you.
right. It's actually faster on the system memory, and on the SD card, it's still not too bad.
That'd be cool if we already had them.
There's a test mode on Switch in the development kit where you test, like, basically simulates like a very slow SD card, and you have to do that to make sure that still works. And
Oh, so it's like the Vita test kits? They have like half the memory of a...
no, not memory. No, it's like it simulates like the load time from like an SD card with a really low read speed.
Oh.
So even testing with that mode on, the load times are still like that.
Yeah, Shaddy, all the effects in this game look so good. Everything in this game looks so good.
Getting slimed.
You put us in the game when you had access to the code, right?
Huh?
You put all of us in the game when you had access to the code, right?
Dude, I wasn't supposed to say that. Or you weren't supposed to say that. No, like, don't really go looking for too much stuff unique to this game, because there really isn't anything. This is about as straight a port as it could be. Really, like, the only feature I added was the control swap thing.
Oh, and you replaced everybody in the credits with
Oh yeah,
Doug.
Yeah, yep.
Douglas Bogart.
Exactly.
Spelled,
Over and over.
spelled different ways.
Doe. My name's Doe.
Doge Bogart.
Doe Bagort.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Take that tree.
The
Brilliant.
tree would have exploded.
Hey, you don't know the lore. It's not the same as our world.
No, that's what they said.
Oh.
Something about the tree exploding. Give me that treasure.
Aqua Satchel.
Gotta quit that shit.
Do I want that though? What's cunning doing
Dude,
this?
you get water up.
This is like, first playthrough is like, what, less than 14 hours or so, right?
I think that's probably about the median.
Yeah.
Pete took like longer than that. He played like 17 hours or something.
Okay.
Wasn't he testing too though?
I mean, yeah, he was testing,
Yeah.
so.
He was doing this kind of thing.
I mean, I don't think he was doing that kind of testing, but he was trying out different stuff.
Yeah, I agree, Shaddy. Like, the amount of unique assets in this game is absolutely, like, staggering. To me, just, like, looking at it,
We got Ocean Horn,
Oh,
Monster
oh.
of Uncharted Seas, hot off the press. Where's the
Shock
camera? I don't even know.
reveal.
It's right up there.
Shock reveal.
Whoa.
This is a surprise.
It's right
We
there.
interrupt your
Josh.
Cosmic Star Heroine stream to bring you Ocean Horn. Just
massive-
came in.
Monster of Uncharted Seas. There we go.
Oh wow! We got your boys Bill and
yo!
Robert. Dan.
Thanks,
Oh,
Josh.
hi, Bill.
Very
Hi,
sweet.
hi, Robert.
Oh, is this my
I thought
copy?
you were about to
That's
say
your
hi.
copy. Everybody's got copies.
Someone else is in the chat, too, other than...
Oh yeah, Dan. I think right.
just
At least he was.
just
we got
talk,
Robert, Bill,
had,
and,
had an interesting talk about HD cables for retro systems.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sweet.
I didn't realize that Pound Technology, which did like the HD
Okay.
Xbox cable and the Dreamcast
Chris,
cable,
Hyperduck.
they're already doing a TurboGrafx and SNES cable.
Really?
Yeah, and their cables are like $30 and they're
Yeah.
really good.
Their cables are great.
It's
I
like they're
have
gonna-
the Xbox one.
They're gonna kill any competitors. They're gonna kill all those clone consoles in the process, I think.
We'll see.
But
I think those cables are a really good idea.
have fun with Cosmic Star Heroine.
We
This
will.
is a fantastic
We are.
game.
It is. It's very good.
It's fantastic.
It's very good, and it
When are we expected to get the PS4 and Vita ones?
Vita is gonna come first. PS4 is we need that final patch to come through so it can go on the disc.
Okay. Also,
So Vita's already ready to manufacture.
Oh shit! Vita coming first.
RTM.
Yeah, somebody was asking here. We didn't know yet.
Vita first.
Hashtag Team Handheld. I'm on hashtag Team TV.
Yeah. High five.
Yeah. Team Telly.
I'm on
If I
Team-
really
I'm
want to
on
go
Team
somewhere,
TV.
if I really want to go somewhere, I'll just pick my TV up and bring it with me.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
I want the Joy-Con XL that
Have
I
you
can clip
seen-
onto my TV.
Have you seen that one picture? You know what? I'm just gonna pull it up because I'm not sure if you've seen it because it's a really good picture. It's one of my favorite pictures ever, honestly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So I gotta show it to you. Hopefully you've seen it. Gonna go to the old Google image search.
Oh man. I wish
Oh,
you could
no,
loot them.
Can't
So
see
was-
the keywords.
Dev in the chat, was there any point during the development of this game that you that was particularly challenging? Like you just thought you weren't going to finish it?
The Vita version.
Just in general, they have a lot of.
Yeah, it was too big. But I guess they could tell you. Let me see.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, you showed me this.
Yeah.
Because that's you one day, right?
Yeah, exactly. For anyone missing the context, I can tell you what it is. It's a picture of an old guy. He looks like at least 60 years old. He's sitting in an Arby's at a booth with a TV hooked up, like a 32-inch TV, and he's playing Demon Souls on it.
He's awesome. There's no editing that you can tell. It's legit.
Yeah.
Consoles.
It's a real deal. Demon Lord, this is the announcement if you weren't being... Well, I guess you did do a Kappa, so... But yeah, it's this. The digital release date for Cosmic Star Heroine.
Kill them frogs.
August 14th. Pre-order it now. If you're on the North American eShop. If you're not, then wait like a day or two, and then pre-order it.
I like when you were joking about taglines. He even wrote...
Oh no, yeah, that was beautiful.
Go
That's
to hell.
like that's what I want all of our taglines to be.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Was it buy Cosmic Star Heroine or go to hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert was what's the word I'm looking for?
Talking to the community?
No, there's a term. It's like my mind is blanking out.
What?
Workshopping.
Well, I was gonna say, is it
workshopping some taglines for the game, and one of them was buy me Cosmic Star Heroine and go to hell, which I've always thought that should be our tagline for every
game you put out.
Josh disagrees for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really understand. July 17th.
So do the devs have Switch kits themselves
Devs.
of Cosmic Star Hero?
No.
So
It's not
no.
they're not able to run the game themselves.
I mean,
they're
they can now because they got keys as of today.
Okay.
Yeah. But they weren't able to test it when we were working on it.
Okay. So this is a lot of them seeing it for the first time.
I mean, I'm sure they've played it like a decent amount since they've got it, just, because it's cool. But I don't know if they played this much.
Ooh, it's getting spooky. Damn it, Dave.
We did send them like a fairly extensive video playthrough of the first part of the game to make sure we didn't completely botch something by accident. Which,
I wonder how much of that they watched.
Watched the first 30 seconds. Was like, yeah, it's good. Menu looks good.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Ooh.
Spine tingly dingly.
What's that noise? In a weird area.
Yeah. There was actually a bug that manifested only on the Switch version in this area, where see how there's a shadow, like a vignette around the screen.
Yeah.
On the Switch version, when I first got it, it wasn't following you right. So it was cut off at the side. It looked pretty bad, but obviously that's fixed.
Oh, there's blood in this place. This reminds me of Event Horizon.
Well, yeah, this is exactly like Event Horizon. Buy me My Name's Mayo or go to hell. I agree. I think we should use that even if we're putting on a game that isn't My Name's Mayo.
Why are you laughing?
I got as a response from Emily from a support ticket that I wrote back in January.
Oh God.
Because I
It's
bought
about your ocean horn?
No,
Oh.
I bought something and it took almost a month to ship, and so I wrote a support. It was super nice. I was like, hey, no serious rush, just curious, when this is gonna ship. And then she gave me a totally formal, nice response. But
Because
she
she
now
didn't
responded
know that
again.
you were a fucking piece of shit.
And then she responded again.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna say what it said.
Did you get my message?
Yes, I did.
Uh-oh.
Well, Joe.
Hey, be on your best behavior. The developers of the game are in the
Hi,
stream.
guys.
So don't do any of the horrible stuff
Keep
you
it
usually
PG.
do.
13.
Be your best friend.
Yeah.
And be a delightful presence all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joe
jeez.
tell you.
Yeah, I just
We
shared
saw
that.
2 tickets open, and I was just like, why didn't you just come in? Because you were like, hello, how's it going? Can you please have all my orders shipped to our address? And Sarah was like, yeah, okay. Hi, Chatty. Hi.
When can we expect Epic Dumpster Bear?
Do people really want it?
People are asking for it. I don't know.
Stop smelling
You're
me.
so just sweet and delightful. You were like, hi there. Hey, let's do this for me.
I'm a nice person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I actually answered the other ticket.
Uh-oh, there's a
What other
creepy crawler.
Because you were like, why isn't my order shipped? And I was like, don't worry, it's coming.
Oh, I thought that
No,
was.
you were nice. You were nice.
Oh, hey, Emily.
Hmm?
Take it outside.
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
You're being rude.
I am not.
You guys are talking about something that has nothing to do with this game.
Yeah.
Also,
Hi,
I would
Emily.
like to point out, I don't know if you can see it on the stream filter right now, but there's a very nice noise filter going on.
I see it.
Nice and subtle.
Gives it kind of a spooky feel.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually.
Really gives you the heebie-jeebies.
I don't think I actually noticed that on Vita.
I mean, pixels were smaller. These pixels are like
But what has the best pixel?
megapixels. Xbox One X has the most high quality pixels.
Do you think you can fight these robots?
I mean, I figure like you're here in this dungeon, like they're probably at your level.
Okay. What are you guys allergic to?
Oh, is that what you call like
Weaknesses?
elemental weaknesses?
What are you allergic to?
Allergies?
Is that just like a long running? That's your terminology for it?
It is now. I don't know why I said that. Oh, I probably made you mad. You might have to say something weak.
Am I gonna crack open Oceanhorn? Wait, I don't know yet.
I don't know if I will because I own it digitally. Ah.
I've played Oceanhorn a few times on different platforms, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna open this one or not.
Shit.
I remember when it first came out, like on iPad.
I've never
Big
played that
deal.
version.
Yeah. That was back when we were still mobile devs. We were following that whole scene, and it was like, oh yeah, this game looks pretty polished.
So I've got another question for the devs if they're still in the chat. Is there any particular part of
If
this
Emily
game?
didn't scare them off.
Yeah. Is there any particular part of this game that you're really proud of how it came together, or just personally like a favorite part to play?
Oh, I'm sorry, Emily. My boy Dave.
Bill's in thought. He says,
Oh, Healing Dave.
Bill's a good guy.
Healed Dave.
They're both good guys.
Dave seems pretty chill.
I've met Bill a lot.
I've met like barely any of the developers.
The festival scenario?
Cutscenes.
Yeah, you mentioned that a few
Yeah.
times now. You said that was like just a really kind of difficult thing to put together.
Oh man. Defend. Oh, here's a floppy disk.
Demon Lord, that is the desperation mechanic in play. You can go under 0 HP and live for a turn, and it has different effects.
Robert likes the Resident Evil homage.
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 It's an homage.
And what's the H for?
It's silent H, dude.
Yeah,
Tell it to not.
it's complicated.
Anyone else has a silent H?
It doesn't.
House.
Yeah, Else. That's the French version of Resident Evil.
Or Ornit.
They call it Spooky Else. That's the name of Resident Evil in France.
I think that's true.
100%.
Yeah.
Those tables kind of look like sardine cans.
Which one? What?
Down here, these like medical tables.
These?
No, a little bit further.
Oh, yeah.
The ones up.
This one.
Yeah. to the
Yeah,
left.
yeah. These are
Yeah.
sardines or spam.
Mm-hmm.
They're really big though.
Yeah, just big ones.
I'm sure that's what Bill was thinking about.
The people have demanded Cosmic Star Heroine 2. And by the people, I mean one guy so far in the chat. I'm sure plenty of people have asked for a sequel, but
I think they want to
Cosmic Star Heroine. Somebody in the trading card room where you have the trading cards for this game, they didn't put the E on there, so it's like heroin, like the drug.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's like a Cosmic Star drug.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people make that typo. So like, if you search for heroin without the E on the eShop, this game still comes up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of the keywords. Like not as a joke, because I
But
just
it's
know
just
a lot of
misspell it.
people misspell it. So they're not going to get illegal drugs, but they will get a quality JRPG from
That's
Zebra
100%.
Games.
High five.
Yeah. Night Trap 2. I don't know if you can do that without Dana Plato.
Oh, she doesn't own anything.
Yeah, but like
She was such a major character.
yeah.
Really,
could be
you
her
just
daughter.
need Megan. You just need Megan.
Yeah.
It could be Dana Plato's daughter.
Okay.
Being babysit by Megan.
There you go.
Whoa. Okay. Day Trap. I don't know if that's as spooky.
What about mid-afternoon trap?
Hmm.
Or late?
Brunch Trap.
Or early morning trap.
Nightman.
Oh man, the augurs are invading brunch. We gotta throw.
Nightman.
We gotta like get them drunk off mimosas.
Oh no,
so
I didn't mean to heal you. This
They
floppy
already
disk.
seem drunk. So.
This floppy disk thing is a complete rip of Saturday Morning RPG.
Wow.
Oh, Scott, dude, there are high fives aplenty when me and Adrian are on the stream.
I need to confound him.
This game is laced with quality, Dizzy Death, and I can promise it is not laced with heroin without the E. No illegal drugs were distributed or consumed in the making of this game.
I would like to be one of the commandos in Night Trap 2.
Yeah, they're gonna say you wanted to be on drugs.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I don't want to be on heroin at all.
All right, how about this? There's like a crossover sequel, Cosmic Star Heroine and Night Trap.
Wow.
Yeah. The augurs.
It's all pixel instead.
Yeah.
Oh
And
man.
the video screens are in pixels too.
I mean, that's basically like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, look
Kind,
at how
kind of.
showing the link between the two
You know,
games.
whoa! I didn't
The
realize.
deepest lore, they're both connected.
For some reason, it never clicked with me until like just now that Five Nights at Freddy's is basically like a modern Night Trap. It's like
Oh,
Night
really?
Trap for kids.
Yeah, it totally is.
It kind of is.
I don't want to know about the scat hazing.
I don't like that word, scat. But he's weak to a lot. Wow, he has a lot of HP though.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so the way Weird Gamer spelled it, you could do Night Trap that way, and it's just a medieval version of the
Wow.
game.
Yeah.
They don't have cameras though.
Yeah, but it's just you can be switching between different people.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean? Or like a wizard. It could be a wizard.
Adrian,
He's
what
got
character would
different
you be in this
crystal
game? Would you be Dave?
I mean,
Because he's like the little hacker.
yeah. I guess I would probably be Dave, huh?
I like the
love-
main character.
We should do a crossover. I think Josh would like that.
Yeah. I mean, if we do end up doing like a Saturday Morning RPG sequel, there's always room for guest characters.
You could put Alyssa in it. Oh, that's cool. Stunned.
So what are the odds of you guys actually doing a sequel to this game? Like, is it dependent on sales, or you have just zero interest in doing a sequel? You want to do something new?
I thought they had already started on something new.
I thought they did too. He was doing all those crazy pitches online. I don't think those are real. Robert comes up with like crazy ideas all the time. But they're fun to read. I think he was like talking about a pixelated zombie
Generally
game.
prefer to do new stuff.
Yeah, that they don't want to do a sequel.
We should do a zombie game.
Cosmic Star Heroine Deadline.
Yeah. the crossover no one asked for.
I specialize in making games that nobody asked for.
Yeah. That's usually how I feel, Bill. Like when I'm like done with the game, I don't want to see it ever again. I do like. I didn't work on that much on Saturday Morning RPG myself, so if I did work on a sequel to that, it wouldn't really bother me too much. After a while, I did like start to get a little bit of an interest in working on a follow-up to Breach and Clear, but it doesn't look like that's in the cards. So, but right now we're doing ports, or I'm doing ports. So, luckily those don't generally take as long, so I don't get burned out on them.
Just doing ports.
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo. I like it.
I like Rise of the Lycans as the subtitle to any sequel.
Yeah.
Makes it very early 2000s, attempting to be edgelord.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite eras of edgelorddom, right there.
The Evanescence era, as it's
Yeah,
called.
like Blade. And
I was told Pure Solar couldn't happen because that team is all scattered or something crazy.
Pure Solar would be awesome.
Adrian, if you could port any game, what would you want to port? I'd have to think about that. I would definitely have to think about that. It would depend on platform, I guess.
Man. No. Oh, Oh, she's still alive because of her style.
Yeah, desperation.
Vita port of Pure Solar. Is that what he's talking
Pure
about?
Solar. Yeah, I kind of don't think any more Vita ports are in the cards for basically anyone if they're not already working on one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's dead.
That Wolfgang fella, that guy works on heliports.
He works on what?
Heliports.
Oh, like, yeah, that's all he does?
Yeah.
Oh, he's 7 HP? Let's do this.
Boom, headshot.
I like that you still get EXP even if you're dead.
I hate when you can't do that.
It's
in
the
RPGs.
worst.
It's so annoying.
And you're like, I don't have enough revive potions or whatever.
Well, I'm going to bounce out now because I got a couple quick things I want to do
Yeah,
before I leave
fair
for the
enough.
day.
Let's see, what time is it? It feels like...
We got about 10 minutes left.
Oh yeah, it feels like... I mean, this
Oh.
is the end of a dungeon, so we're probably going to be
It
wrapping
was
up.
nice to talk to you guys in the chat, especially the developers. This
Thanks,
game's
guys.
awesome. I'm really, really excited for every version to come in. Bye, everybody.
See you later.
Oh, cutscene.
Cutscene time.
Oh,
People
dude.
get a little bit of cutscene before we go to
Which it stops.
go to the old lottery time. Oh yeah, I gotta save, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to lose
I
your...
mean, this is your personal Switch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we'll have to replay this again?
Yeah.
Not that it's bad, but... Alright, time to pick a winner.